श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम् ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनाब्धीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. So yesterday we were seeing, this is the prelude of the story. Yesterday we were seeing Gorambha, this sweeper. He was mistreated, ill-treated in the marriage because of his own fault. But still, who accepts their own fault? So this fellow wanted to teach this Dantila, who mistreated him, ill-treated him, a lesson. So since they were both working for the king, and this fellow was very close to the king, while sweeping, and the king is on the bed, while sweeping around him, he started blabbering something. He said something. What kind of courage this foolish Dantil has? He is embracing our own queen. So when king heard this, he got up and said, "What? You said he is hugging her, embracing her? Tell me what happened." So Dantila was like, "What? Oh, I'm sorry, king. Yesterday I was playing this Ludo, what we call Ludo. That is what is the game they used to play. So I was playing this game. So it's a betting game, right? So I didn't have a wink of sleep. So because of that, I probably blabbered something. So don't keep it in mind." Okay. And he went off. But he sowed a seed of doubt. Now, king thought, "Oh, this Dantil also has permission to enter everywhere in the palace. This sweeper also has permission to enter everywhere. Probably he saw them hugging each other, embracing each other. That is why he is now telling this. Because whatever you see in the day, you do in the day, or you desire in the day, is what you blabber in the night. In the dream, that is what comes, and you say that out. Tathā, it is also said, śubhaṃ vā yadi vā pāpaṃ yannṛṇāṃ hṛdi saṃsthitam sugūḍhamapi tajjñeyaṃ swapnavākyāttathā madāt. śubhaṃ vā yadi vā pāpaṃ yannṛṇāṃ hṛdi saṃsthitam sugūḍhamapi tajjñeyaṃ swapnavākyāttathā madāt. śubhaṃ vā yadi vā pāpaṃ, whether it is good śubhaṃ, auspicious, good or bad. Something good or bad does not really matter. yannṛṇāṃ hṛdi saṃsthitam, whatever is there in the heart. sugūḍhamapi, even if it may be a very great secret. Even it be a very great secret, if it is in the heart, a good or bad thing, whatever that is. svapnavākyāttathā madāt tajjñeyaṃ. From a person when he is blabbering in the dream, or when he is blabbering while being intoxicated. Mada means intoxication. When he is intoxicated, he may blabber whatever they speak. When they are intoxicated, people speak the truth. Okay. So in the dream, they don't have control over themselves. So in the dream, they speak, and in the intoxicated state, whatever they speak, that blabbering is probably real. Okay. If you are trained spy, and if you are used to lie again and again, maybe even there you will lie. athavā strīṇāṃ viṣaye ko atra sandehaḥ. Otherwise, what is the doubt regarding the character of a woman? Now we have to tread very carefully here. If this is a topic which I'm doing in Vedanta, then we can say, oh, here when we say woman, we have to understand it as a person, not woman. Okay, because what we are going to show here, when we put the woman down, show her in a very bad light, it is for the man to get vairagya. So only that is what is important. To gain dispassion is what is important. So in the place of woman, you can take man. In the place of man, you can take woman. That is what we established there. But here, this is not a Vedanta topic. I know. This Indian teaching, they are all they don't have respect for women. No, that is not true. That is not true. there is a great amount of respect because we have goddess who are women themselves. Shakti, all the powers, whether it is the power of activity, the power of knowledge, or power of wealth, they are all under the women. Okay. Parvati, Saraswati, Lakshmi. Okay. Now here, what is taught is to show the women in bad light. Why should he do that? That you have to understand. Who is he teaching all this? They are teaching, go to the beginning. 3 boys. Be careful. They are not 3 boys, but they are 3 princes. They are all 3 princes. So, to the prince, he is teaching. This prince, at a later stage, will become a king. So, he should be very careful while dealing with the woman. Why? Because we hear, even today, we hear this a lot. The military men getting honey trapped by women to take out the secrets of the country. And there was this famous character called Mata Hari in US. Mata Hari, her name is Mata Hari. Hari Mata, Mata Hari. So she used to do this kind of a job, it seems. This and there are lots of stories like that where these military or these people in power, they were honey trapped and the secrets are squeezed out from them, right? So this is what the guru wants to teach these 3 boys, to be careful, to be wary of anyone who is trying to seduce him, right? So that is how we have to see all this. Otherwise, this will all be in bad light. Jalpanti sārdhamanyena paśyanti anyam savibhramāḥ hṛdgataṃ cintayantyanyaṃ priyaḥ ko nāma yoṣitām. Now, sometimes when you hear this, it is true. I'm seeing in every of these people, this is all true. It may be true, but this is not a rule. Okay, even if it is a rule, there is always an exception for rule, right? So there are always people who are exception from these kind of things. So that also we have to remember. Jalpanti sārdhamanyena paśyanti anyam savibhramāḥ hṛdgataṃ cintayantyanyaṃ priyaḥ ko va yoṣitām. Yoshit means woman. Okay, there are different words used for women here. One is yoshit. Jalpanti sārdhamanyena, she speaks with, jalpa means useless talks. So she speaks with lamenting. So she speaks with useless talks with somebody, anyena, with one person. Paśyanti anyam savibhramāḥ. But while talking to this fellow, she is looking at another person with awe. Vibhramaha means awe. Wow, kind of, right? So she is looking at another person. And hṛdgataṃ cintayantyanyaṃ, and in the mind she is thinking of another person. Talking one person, looking at second person, thinking about in the mind a third person. Priyaḥ ko nāma yoṣitām, who is dear to this women. Anyacca, same idea is presented in a shloka with 4 verses. See, the previous one is Anushtup Chandas. Now this is Shardula Chandas. Shardula Vikriti Chandas, I think. Shardula Vikriti or Vikridita Chandas. Okay. Ekena smitapāṭalādhararuco jalpantyanalpākṣaram vīkṣante'nyamitaḥ sphuṭatkumudinīphullollasallocanāḥ dūrodāracaritracitravibhavaṃ dhyayanti-caññam dhiya kenetham paramārthato'rthavadiva premāsti vāma-bhruvāṃ. Vāma-bhruvāṃ, he is using the word vāma-bhruvāṃ. Vāma-bhruvāṃ. Left bhruva means brow, eyebrow. Okay, so vāma-bhruvāṃ, left side. Left side is the weaker side, weaker sex. So with that equivalent, and in Hinduism, Ardhanarishvara, Ishvara in 2 portions. So one portion is his Devi. The other portion is the God. Okay. So one right and one left. So that is God means one is goddess and the other is God. Okay. So that is how we have to see here. Okay. So now he says, ekena smitapāṭalādhararuco jalpanti analpākṣaram. Jalpanti analpākṣaram. Smitapāṭalādhararuco. Smita means bloomed. It is just opening. Pāṭala means red flower. The red flower which has just bloomed. Adhararuco, like that her lower lips are. Her lips are not other. Adhara means lips. Lips are rucha, shining. Okay, her lips are shining like a new bloomed red flower. That with that kind of lips, that woman, jalpanti analpākṣaram ekena. She speaks not limited words. She speaks endlessly with one. vīkṣante'nyamitaḥ sphuṭatkumudinīphullollasallocanāḥ. Sphuṭatkumudinī, fully bloomed flower. Kumudini is a flower, again another flower. Okay, sphutat means nicely bloomed. So phullollasallocanāḥ, one with that kind of a beautiful eyes, bloomed beautiful eyes. She vīkṣante'nyamitaḥ, she sees another person. Okay, this woman with a beautiful red lips, she speaks to one with a lips, so therefore speaking, eyes therefore seeing. dūrodāracaritracitravibhavaṃ dhyayanti chānyam dhiyam. Mind is a funny thing. It does not have any character, right? So it is good, sometimes it is bad, sometimes things nice, sometimes very ugly, different times. Similarly, chitra charitra vibhavam, her activity, chitra means vichitra, strange, charitra, activities, vibhavam, she has that kind of glory. dūrodāracaritracitravibhavaṃ, she starts thinking about people who are not there. Okay, someone else. Kena itsam paramārthato'rthavadiva prema asti. So in this way, paramārtha, really, arthavadiva, like a arthavadiva prema asti. Arthavadiva prema asti means a real love. What is there for this vāma, for this woman? There is no real love kind of a word there. tathā. Similarly, na agnih tripyati kāṣṭhānaṃ nāpagānaṃ mahodadhihi nāntakas sarvabhūtānaṃ napumsāṃ vāmalochana. Here he is using the word vāmalochana. Okay, na agnihi tripyati kāṣṭhānaṃ. Na agnihi tripyati kāṣṭhānaṃ. Okay, now second is na āpagānaṃ mahodadhihi. Na āpagānaṃ mahodadhihi. Then na antakaha sarvabhūtānaṃ. Now first is na agnihi trupyati. Agnihi na trupyati. Kāṣṭhānaṃ na agnihi trupyati. Kāṣṭhānaṃ agnihi na trupyati. Kāṣṭha means wood, firewood. With firewood or fuel, fire is never satisfied. Trupyati. Trupti means satisfaction. Fire is never satisfied with firewood. The amount of firewood you fuel you add, it says more. It never says, oh, come on, stop it. Never it says. It just swallows it all up. Okay. A. Fire, water. Come, let us speak about water. Mahodadhi apaganam na tripyati. Tripyati you have to add here. Mahodadhi, ocean. Apaga, apam gachati iti apaga. Apa means water. Gachati means that goes. The apa goes, the water goes means in river. So by rivers, the ocean is not satisfied. Oh, come on, stop. Too much of water. I'm overflowing. Never does the ocean say. Ocean receives all the water and never becomes full. Right? Now, na antakaha sarvabhutanam. Sarvabhutanam na antakaha tripyati. Antakaha na tripyati. Antakaha means the death, the time, the end, the one who brings the end, Lord Yama. Sarvabhutanam, with respect to all people, the beings, he is not satisfied. He is never satisfied. Okay, I have killed enough people. This is enough. I don't want to kill anymore. Never says that. Just goes on gobbling people, killing people. Right? So, ending their life. That's the idea. Napumsam vamalochana. Similarly, this woman is not satisfied with any number of men. Raho nasti kshano nasti nasti na. Raho nasti kshano nasti nasti prarthita nara tena nārdhāṃ satītam upajāyate. But what do you say? There are satis. Sati means that there was a practice called sati earlier in the Sati is name of Parvati also. But Sati is the name given to Parvati because of a activity she did. Think as Sati was a practice in olden days where the women, the wife, enters the pyre of the husband. That is called a sati. When the husband is getting burnt, husband's body is getting burnt, she enters it willingly. Okay, willingly. And later it was forced. And then they started opposing it. Then it stopped completely. Now there is no more sati. Very rarely somewhere you can see. Sati is there. What do you say about that? If you say, even then, it is said by Shiva to Narada, hey Narada, Satitva also exists among the women. But you have to remember, Raho Nasti. Why is it? Raho Nasti. There is no place to stay alone with the desired person. Kshano Nasti. And there is no time for the other person also probably. Nasti Prarthita Nara. Or there is no one who desires her other than this fellow who died. So there is no one, there is no time, there is no choice, there is no person who desires, there is no chance. So there is no choice, there is no time, there is no chance. So that is why people enter this fire, take to the sati. Otherwise, who will desire for burning themselves, killing themselves? Yo mohan manyate mudaha rakteyaṃ mama kamini tasyavashago nityam bhavet krīdā shakuntavat. Yo mohat manyate mudaha rakta iyam mama kamini tasyavashagaha nityam bhavet krīdā shakuntavat. Yo mohat manyate, yo mudaha mohat manyate, which the idiot thinks because of his delusion. Mohat means delusion. His delusion, his desire, he thinks. Rakta iyam mama kamini, my beloved, this lady love, she is completely in love with me. One who thinks that satasya vashagaha, he is under her control. Like a krīdā shakuntavat, like a bird which is given for, which is used for playing. Like there are people who take care of pet birds, right? So it does whatever the master says. So like that, this person will also become. Tāsāṃ vākyāni krutyāni swalpāni sugurūṇyapi karoti yah kriti loke laguttam yati sarvatah. Tāsāṃ vākyāni krutyāni swalpāni sugurūṇyapi karoti yah kriti loke laguttam yati sarvatah. Tāsāṃ vākyāni, their words. Tāsā means those words. Krutyani and activities. Swalpani sugurūṇyapi, whether it is a little bit or huge. Whatever their activities, their words. Karotyah kriti, following that one who does his own activity, that person, that man, loke lagutvam yati, he will become lagu. Lagu means weightless, meaning he will not be given any importance. He will lose his importance. There, lagutva means weightless. Weightless means losing the importance. He will not be given any weightage. So that is the idea. Okay. Now, striyanchayah prarthayate sannikaršancha jayate sannikaršancha gacchati. See, earlier with respect to that, she talks with one, she speaks with one another, and all that. There is this story which I heard that a woman likes her husband to be, see how her husband should be, etc. How she likes. That is what he is going to say here. Striyancha yaha prarthyate sannikarshascha gacchate ishat kurute sevam tameva icchanti yoṣitām. Striyancha yaha prarthyate, one who desires to speak with her, one who requests, pleads to speak with her. Sannikaršancha gacchate, one who grows closer to her, grows closer to her. Ishacha kurte sevam, and does a little bit of service. Tameva icchanti yoṣitām. Only that kind of person the woman chooses. So regarding this, there is a story, kind of. So a woman desires her husband to be loving, rich, should take her around to different places, and should shower her with gifts. So these are all the clauses. That is what the woman wants in her husband. But fifth clause is important clause. Each of these four should not know each other. Meaning all this cannot be in one single person. So she chooses different people for different requirements. So similarly here, this is how a woman chooses her man. Anarthitvat manushyanam bhayat parijanasya cha maryādāyām amaryādāh striyastishtanti sarvada. But we do see women staying put or their ground under following a limit line rule, not crossing the limit, etc. What do you talk about that? What do you say about that? For that he says, anarthitvat manushyanam bhayat parijanasya cha maryādāyām amaryādāh striyah tishtati sarvada. Maryādāyām amaryādāh striyah. A woman who does not have a limiter stays in her limit. Maryādāyām tishtati sarvada. She always stays in her limit. Why? Because anarthitvat manushyanam, there is no one who desires her. There is no one who wants her. Next is bhayat parijanasya cha, fear of people talking ill about her. These are two things which stops her from endowing in different activities. Nāsām kaśchit agamyosti, nāsāncha vayasi sthitihi, virūpam rūpavantam vā pumānityeva bhujyate. Na āsām kaśchit agamyosti, na āsāncha vayasi sthitihi, virūpam rūpavantam vā pumānityeva bhujyate. So you see when you hear, similarly I am saying again and again, when you see here, oh, it fits that person, it fits this person. This is all true. It may fit all the people who you think about. But this is not, there are exceptions to this. You have to remember that also. I have seen some few sadhus, men, women, both. And among the women also I have seen some who are very strict in following in practicing the path without any kind of distractions. So there are people like that also. So this is a rule, but there are exceptions also. Okay, you have to remember that. Nāsām kaśchit agamyo asti. Na asam for these women, na kaśchit agamyo asti. Kaśchit na agamyo asti. kaschit agamyo nasti. There is no one who is unapproachable. Everyone is okay. Na asamcha vaisistihi. There is no limit in the age. You can see young girl who is qualified to be her great granddaughter marrying this old man. And in another place, a elderly lady getting married to a very younger man. This all we see. So there is no limit in the age of the man. Virupam rupavantam va, or whether he is beautiful or not beautiful does not really matter. Humanityeva bhujyate, he should be a man, that's all. If he is a man, she is okay with him. Rakto, she will enjoy him. That's the idea. Bhujyate means she will enjoy him. Rakto hi jayate bhogyah nārīṇāṃ śāṭako yathā ghṛśyate yo dashalambi nitambe viniveshitah. Rakto hi jayate bhogyah nārīṇāṃ śāṭako yathā ghṛśyate yo dashalambi nitambe viniveshitah. Rakto hi jayate bhogyah. Bhogya, this person who is object, who becomes an object for this woman. Rakto hi jayate, that lover, he will be treated as a object for nārinam, for the woman. Śāṭako yatha, like a dhoti. Dhoti is a dress which you wrap around your waist. Okay, to cover the modesty, the men wrap around themselves. That is called as dhoti. Okay, white cloth which is wrapped around the waist. Now, dashalambi, it is wrapped around the waist. Waist is accepted to be a very higher position, meaning a greater position. Though it is it is wrapped around in a very nice greater position, but still nitambe, dashalambi nitambe viniveshitah. Though it is wrapped around on the waist, it is a grishyate. It is a gharshana, to rub upon. Okay, it rubs on the parts of the body and on the road. Dhoti, you wear it, you don't wear it from waist up, you wear it waist down, right? So it rubs around your body and on the ground also sometimes. Alaktako yatha raktah nishpidya purushastatha abalabihi baladraktaha padamule nipatyate. Abala is the word used for women here. Abala, okay. Alaktakaha yatha raktaha nishpidya purushaha tatha abalabihi baladraktaha padamule nipatyate. Abalabihi, by women. Alaktakaha raktaha alaktaka yatha nishpidya padamule nipatyate. That is first part. Then abalabihi baladraktaha nishpid purushaha tatha padamule nipatyate. That is the second meaning. First meaning is abalabihi, by the women. Alaktaka raktaha alaktaka, red wax. Alaktakaha means it's a wax. So earlier in some part of North India, like Bihar, UP, in some parts of UP also, they wear a red color paint kind of thing on their toes, around their leg, okay, toes actually. You don't see that in South India. In South India, they apply mehendi, okay, that is what they apply, and it also looks red. So whether it's wax or some color or this mehendi, whatever it is, you have to make it paste. To make it paste, you have to beat it. Nishpidya, after beating it, padamule nipatyate, they wear it around their leg. They have it on their leg, on their heels, under the heels. Okay, so padamule means on their leg, on their feet, or under their feet. That's the idea, under their feet. Okay. Padamule nipatsate. Similarly, tathā abalabihi baladraktaha purushaha, a person who is very much attached to rakta means attached. Okay, loved. So a person who loves this woman to great extent, that person also is a padamule nipatit, is a put under her feet. So she keeps him under her feet, whether it is a wax, red wax, or it is this person. Okay, so till this he is thinking different things about his queen. Now what happens, we'll see. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamādāya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.